Hi, George.
Yes, sir.
Hi. My name is Matt Rave. I'm going to be your physical therapist today. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right. So first, we're going to be going over a couple of things, including that medical history screening form that you brought in. But I'd like to ask you a few questions and write some things down. While we get started, I just want to confirm a couple of things for you, okay? It's George Fooey, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. And how old are you, George?
I am 56.
Okay. And then, have you ever been to physical therapy before?
I have. I have not been to physical therapy before.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. All right. George, can you tell me a little bit about what you do for a living?
So I am a cybersecurity contractor.
Okay. How often do you do that?
So I work 5 days a week, and I typically work anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours a day.
Oh, okay. Are you still working right now?
I am, yes, currently working still.
Oh, okay. And you said that 6 to 9 hours per day?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Gotcha. So what does that entail?
So I do cybersecurity, so I'm typically just sitting at a workstation all day.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so, I'm working on my computer, taking calls, stuff like that.
Taking calls, making sure places are safe.
Yeah.
All right. And outside of work, what do you like to do for exercise? Any hobbies that you have?
I have some grandkids, so I like to fly remote control airplanes with the little remote control ones. With them at the park. Sometimes or obviously not with my grandkids. Sometimes I go to the bar and play some pool. Maybe like twice a week if even.
Okay, I gotcha. So you like to fly airplanes with the kids or the grandkids, and then you like to go to the pool hall a couple times a week.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at what I do.
You're pretty good, huh?
So, well, yeah,
Sounds like we got a pool shark right here.
Super good at that.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, that's good to hear. I'm not that good at pool myself, but it's cool to see that we got a cool pool shark. Yeah, that sounds fun. All right. So, but what I'd like to know is a little bit about why we're here. So, what brings you
in? So I have like this pain kind of in like the center of my neck almost.
Back here?
Yeah, kind of back here, and then like in between my
Is it alright if I put my hands on?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So like right in this area?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anything anywhere else?
So like a little bit lower in between my shoulders.
Kind of. Okay. So about in this area?
Yeah, that's it right there. And then on both sides.
It's on both sides?
Yes, sir.
In the same area?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I know you drew something on the intake form, but just confirming, does it look something like this?
Yes, sir.
It does? Okay. Alrighty. And so is it mainly this pain in your neck that you're coming in for, or the pain between your shoulders, or which one typically?
So like the one in between my neck is probably the worst pain, but I would like to get rid of it.
Well, okay. Yeah, we can definitely take a look at both of those. So focusing on the pain right in the middle of your neck, or right in the back of your neck, could you tell me a little bit about how you would describe that?
So I'd say it's like.
Does it come and go? Is it here all the time?
I'd say it's constant.
That's pretty constant?
Yeah, it's like a dull kind of.
Okay, how deep does that go? Is it deep? Close to the surface?
Honestly, I can't really tell.
Okay, that's fine. But it's constantly there, it's dull and achy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then could you tell me a little bit about how painful it is on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being we're going to the emergency department right now, 0 being no pain at all, how would you rate it right now?
Right now it's a 4 out of 10, I'd say.
Okay, and at its worst?
Probably only goes up to 6.
Oh, 6 out of 10? Okay. And then how about when it's bothering you the least?
I'd say like a 2 out of 10. It's constant.
Okay, so it doesn't really go away. Okay. All right, thank you. And then talking about this pain between your shoulder blades in the middle of your back, how about that? Could you tell me a little bit about what that's like?
So it kind of feels like a soreness kind of
Okay.
like thing going on in between both of them.
Does it come and go, or is it here all the time? Like the
So
first
I'd say it's it never goes away, but I don't think it's as constant as the
Okay.
one above. I'd say it like kind of fluctuates a
It
little bit.
fluctuates.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's
All right.
always there. But I wouldn't say it's that like constant dullness because it's like a soreness. It gets better sometimes.
Okay, so it's a soreness that gets better sometimes,
Yeah.
but
It's still there, like
it
lingering.
still gets there. Okay, so talking about same scale that we were talking about before, 0 out of 10, or 0 to 10. How about it where that pain is right in the middle of your shoulder blades right now?
I'd say a 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10? Okay, so it's pretty light. How about at its worst?
It doesn't get as bad as my other pain. It probably only goes up to a 4.
Okay, so not as bad, but definitely getting up there. And then how about when it's at its least painful?
I'd say a 1 out of 10. It never goes away, but it's
Okay.
yeah.
Goes away. Okay, cool. So, all right, I've got the two pains. Do you notice any relationship between both of them?
So I guess like whenever this gets like sore on the back of my neck,
Where are you pointing to? Back
kind
here?
of like in here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like
right on the
here.
lower part of your
Yeah,
neck.
whenever that starts getting like a lot of pain, like I start to feel more soreness and stuff like that. So,
Whenever you're getting pain here, it
Yeah.
gets sore here, or it gets sore down here?
it gets sore down there.
It gets sore down
Yeah,
here.
in between my shoulders whenever I start getting more pain.
Okay, so you're getting pain here and it's spreading down. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so it's like increasing my other pain.
Okay, well, let's stick with that first pain in the middle of your neck for a little bit. Can you tell me a little bit about what makes that feel worse? What aggravates that?
So for sure, working, like just sitting at my workstation.
At the cybersecurity place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
How long does it typically take for it to bother you?
like hurting. I'd say about 2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything else? First, how long does it take for that to relax? Is it after the 2 hours it starts to bother you? Does it go away? Does
So
it stay?
usually I like stretch my head kind of to the side, something like that, and then it'll take like 4 minutes for it to go away.
Oh, so it does relieve pretty quickly.
Yeah,
You say.
it'll relieve. Yeah. After I do those stretches, it'll like kind of go away.
So just moving side to side
Yeah.
helps it a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. And then is there anything else that makes that pain worse?
Whenever I play pool, so whenever I'm like looking down to the cue ball, getting ready to hit it, every time I look down, it hurts.
Oh, okay. All right. So whenever you're looking down,
I like shoot the cue ball, the white ball.
right. Okay. So could you show me a little bit about like what it looks like when you're doing that?
So, it would be something like this motion, like here, kind of like looking down at the stick to get it to.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm noticing that when you look down, kind of.
Yeah, wincing there into a little bit of pain.
That's fine. Thank you for showing me that. Is there anything that helps to make that feel better, as well as the same with the stretching?
So besides the stretching, I take like some NSAIDs just over the counter.
Some over the counter, like ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sounds good. All right. How long does that typically help you?
Well, that kicks in, I'd say about like 20 minutes maybe. So
Okay.
yeah, usually if I'm at work, I'll do my stretches, and then if that doesn't help enough, I'll take some NSAIDs.
Okay, cool.
Some ibuprofen.
Some ibuprofen. All right. And now let's talk a little bit about the second pain that you have between your shoulder blades. What things bother that?
So like I said, it's like when the other pain gets worse. So usually I'll be sitting down and I notice like 2 hours after my other pain comes on, so about 4 hours into it, like the soreness starts to get a lot worse.
Okay, so after sitting for about 2 hours, this pain comes in, and then another 2 hours, this tends to get worse. Okay, all right. And when the relaxing motions that you do when you're turning side to side, is that something that you also try, or is there another thing that helps you?
Usually that only helps with the other pain. For the soreness, for the soreness, I usually just have to lay down on my back, or kind of just try to massage it with like a little ball or something. Try to get something moving on there.
Okay, so just lying down, getting off, getting out of sitting, and massaging that area can help. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So I'd like to know a little bit more about how that pain is throughout the day. But first, I want to just ask a weird question. Is there any like numbness or tingling anywhere around your neck or your arms?
I don't really feel any numbness or tingling, nothing like that.
Okay, all right, good to know. And no pain going up further into the head?
No,
down?
Yeah, just in that one area.
Just in that one area? Okay, cool. All right, so in the mornings, how about this pain in between, on the lower part of your neck? How does that feel?
I'd say it's pretty bad in the morning. It's like compared to whenever I go to sleep, whenever I wake up, it's worse.
Okay. So, sorry, could you say that one more time?
So like, whenever I go to sleep, it'll be like stiff and sore, but whenever I wake up in the morning, that pain is even worse.
Okay. So it's worse in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you at night, it's pretty sore still.
Yeah, stiff and sore at night. Yeah.
Okay. And then how about throughout the day?
Throughout the day, typically because I'm working those 6 to 9 hours, it gets a lot worse.
Okay.
It gets a little bit more worse.
Okay, good to know.
Until I'm at home and relaxed, it's kind of like stiff and sore.
Stiff and sore when you go home and relax?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm just going to look at, I looked at this form earlier, but I wanted to just talk a little bit about it. Seems like you've had some hypertension.
Yes, sir.
How have you been managing that?
I talked to my doctor about it, and he put us on some medication, so it's managed pretty well.
Oh, okay. Awesome. That's good to know. Lasik, okay. With it looks here that you've had some recent diet changes.
Yes, sir. I was beginning to become overweight, and so my doctor said that along with that hypertension, like I probably need to change my diet. So I've been doing well on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, that's good to see, and I'm really glad that you're doing that. That's really good that you're working on that.
So it's a hard thing to do. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
And then it says here that you had a recent fracture.
Yeah. So what you want to call it? I had a.
We're not recent, but
I had a fractured collarbone back in the day, like 4 years ago. Not too far back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I actually fell from a tree while I was hunting.
Okay.
But yeah, it's perfectly fine. It healed. Like it feels brand new. Yeah.
Still feels pretty. It feels good. So you were hunting.
Yeah, I was perched up in a tree and then just slipped off and broke the collarbone.
Oh, okay. All right, and you said that hasn't really caused any.
No, it healed pretty well. It got cleared and everything. It feels fine.
Okay, cool, awesome. Well, that's good to hear. All right, and just a couple of questions before we move to a little bit further down here. Do you have any difficulty swallowing, speaking, or walking?
No, not that I've noticed.
Okay. Are you or have you been seeing like right now, or have you been seeing double at all?
No.
No. Okay. Have you had any unexpected falls? I know that you said about the tree. That was
the tree that 4 years ago. Yeah, I have not had any other crazy falls like that.
Any other crazy
trips? No,
okay.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Any dizziness or numbness in the face? Nausea?
No dizziness, no numbness, no nausea.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Did you have any imaging done before you got here?
Nope.
No? Okay. And then here it says that you're taking some ibuprofen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you had mentioned it earlier as well. How much do you take?
800 milligrams, and I usually just
How often do you take that?
I'd say like as needed. Sometimes I don't have to take it during the day, but other times I do.
So whenever you feel like you need it, you'll take 800 milligrams. Okay. Is there any other medications that you're on?
I'm on Lasix, which was prescribed by my doctor.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes. Thank you. All right. All right. So why don't you tell me a little bit about how, I know we just talked about your pain, but I'd like to talk a little bit about how it happened. So when did this all start happening?
So I feel like the pain in my neck kind of got worse, like gradually worse over the last 4 months.
Okay.
And then as it's gotten worse, I've had like increased like pain whenever I like try to look up. Like for instance, when I was shooting the cue ball, like I've noticed over those 4 months, it's been getting harder and harder to do that.
Okay. Now you said that it said you gradually started getting worse over the past 4 months. Did anything happen, like an accident or something that might have happened about 4 months ago?
No, I don't remember nothing crazy, no trauma.
Okay, that's good.
Didn't get hit on the head or anything like that.
That's good. So gradually, about over the past 4 months, it's been getting worse, and causing you difficulty to look upwards.
Yeah.
Okay. And a little bit about the pain in the middle of your back. Tell me a little bit about how that started. Did that start at the same time?
That kind of just like started one day. It was just there. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was around the same time. I'd say it was about a month after my other pain, so about 3 months ago.
Okay, so about 4 months ago here, and that started gradually getting worse, and then 3 months ago in the middle of your back, that started getting worse. Okay, that's good. And then, have you ever had any similar pain in your neck or back in the past?
No, this is the first time.
This is the first time you've ever dealt with this. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Well, it's good to know. It's something that we can take a look at and we can help you work through. First off, I'd like to know a little bit about what you would like to work on. What would you like to get out of therapy?
So I kind of just want my like neck motion to come back, so I can look up whenever I'm playing cue ball. Whenever I'm playing a ball,
pool.
Yeah,
Okay.
pool.
Sounds good.
Because I would really like to return to whooping my friends at pool.
Yeah, that's right. You're the pool shark.
Last but not least, of course, I want to get back to like flying airplanes with my grandkids and just making it through work without pain.
Okay, so you want to move your neck normally, and then getting back, obviously, to be the pool shark that you are.
Yes.
So we got to do that. And then you'd like to be able to fly your airplanes with your grandkids and get through work a lot easier with would you like to go through with less pain?
Yeah, less pain, exactly, making work less hard.
All right, cool. So I think that's good. We can work on all of those, and we'll definitely make that a focus of our time together. I have a couple more questions. Is there anything that might get in the way of us completing these goals together for you and me to go through therapy together?
I'd say because of my work schedule, I don't have too much time to come
You don't
to
have
therapy.
a lot of time? Okay.
Yeah, but
that's something that we can work on, and we can schedule things so that it'll be easy for you and it'll be easy for me to be able to help us work together and accomplish these goals. Because I definitely I want you to progress through therapy, so we'll have to have you come maybe 2 times a week.
Yeah, cut down maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and as we go, I can also give you some home exercises, some homework to do that will give you what you need to get through this time.
Awesome.
Okay. And then, is there any, like I mentioned, homework that I might be giving you or some exercises that we'll be doing together? I can give you handouts or, I can demonstrate, but I'd like to know a little bit about how you learn best. So are you more of a visual learner or do you like to hear instructions or read them or see things?
I'd say like I like seeing it and then doing like kind of hands-on and then like seeing someone do it and then me.
Okay, cool. So what we can do, let me just write this down, is I will demonstrate for you and I can give you some handouts and then I'll just check your learning when we're doing it.
Okay. Yeah.
So that way you can demonstrate and kind of figure out what you need.
Yeah, what I'm doing.
Cool. Awesome. We can go through that. And then, all right. Awesome. We'll be getting to this next part. So how, on a scale from 0 to 10, how are you feeling right now?
I think I'm still at that 4 out of 10.
Still at 4 out of 10? Okay. All right, so for this next portion, what we're going to have you do is it's going to require you to look at your posture, how you're standing, and that'll require that you remove your shirt. Will that be all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you mind doing that and just go ahead and stand facing me? Okay. Go ahead, if you wouldn't mind taking your hands out of your pockets and just go ahead and relax. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead and look forward. All right, go ahead and turn to the side. All right. Go ahead and look away from, face away from me. All right, thank you very much. You can go ahead and put your shirt back on. Okay. All right, go ahead and stand up for me again. Sorry, I'm not going to have you up and down. What I want you to do is go ahead and put your one foot right in front of the other one. There you go. I want you to go ahead and just go ahead and look up and forward for me. Just going to stand here for a little bit, okay? Okay. Alrighty. Nice. Very well done. So what I would like you to do is just like in that stance, what I'd like you to do is walk heel to toe with your head up nice and straight. Go ahead and walk to the door and back. Very nice. Good job. You can go ahead and have a seat. Right. So go ahead. You can set the edge over here. What I'd like you to do is go ahead and take, just with your right arm, I'd like you to go ahead and reach up nice and forward all the way straight. Move this. A little bit pressure, okay? Any pain there? No? Okay. I'd like you to go ahead and reach behind your back this way. Okay. All right. Any pain with this? Okay. All right. Go ahead and reach up nice and sideways. So not straight, but sideways, okay? Okay with that? Any pain with that? Okay. Same thing on the other side, okay? Go ahead and nice and straight, look forward. Okay. Okay. Any pain with that? No. Go ahead behind your back. Any pain with that? Okay. And then up nice and sideways. Okay. Any pain with that? All right. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Now you said that when you shoot pool that it bothers you. Could you show me something that bothers, like a movement, that bothers your neck?
So kind of just like that movement is just this.
Are you just
yeah. Because I have to go down and I gotta look up in the brush.
Okay, so looking up.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and you said that looking up bothers you. So go ahead and have you look up to the ceiling as far as you can comfortably. How's that? Painful? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and look back down straight. And I want you to go up to that point again. Okay. Thank you very much. How does that feel when you said it was?
That was kind of like stiff and.
Felt stiff? Okay. What I'd like you to do is let's go ahead and have you look down for me, just down to the floor. Any pain there?
It just feels kind of stiff.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, actually, no, that feels fine.
It does kind of feel. It does feel fine.
That feels.
Go ahead and look back down.
Yeah, that feels fine.
That feels okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and look to your right shoulder for me. There you go. Any issues there?
That one feels a little stiff. That one's for sure feels stiff.
Okay. Go ahead and look to the left for me.
Yeah, that's a little stiff too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, looking down wasn't a problem at all.
Looking down wasn't a problem?
Yeah.
Did you get any pain when you were looking left or right?
No, with the looking left and right, it was just kind of stiff.
Okay.
Toward the end,
Go ahead and try and bend your head to the right, your right shoulder, but don't bring your shoulder up. Bring your ear to your right shoulder.
That feels fine.
Okay.
I'm kind of this side. That feels fine.
Okay, cool. All right, so what I want you to do is, with your, when you're looking to the right, what I want you to do, I'm going to be behind you. I'm going to be just seeing how far you move, okay? All right, so, quick. So, go ahead and rotate to the right. Okay, thank you very much. Now go ahead and let's have you rotate to the left. Okay, relax. Thank you very much. Alrighty. And I know I just saw you bend to your left and right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back there. I'm going to take another measurement. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is go ahead and bring your ear. Second. I'm just going to feel for. Is that all right if I put my hands on you? That's fine. Right here. And what I'd like you to do, go ahead and bend your ear to the right, your right shoulder again. Okay. Okay. And then go ahead and let's have you bend to the left shoulder. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. So what I want you to do is go ahead and, I know that was painful, so go ahead and look up for me to the ceiling. I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and look on up. All right. It's going to hurt right there. Okay. Is it still feeling stiff?
Yeah, that feels good. There's the pain. That's still there.
All right. Go ahead and I want you to look down at the floor for me. How did that feel?
That felt fine. There was like some pulling, kind of stretching, pulling.
Okay. So it felt like a little bit of a stretch?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and what I want you to do is go ahead and look to your right shoulder for me. Just a little bit of pressure, okay? You got anything with this? All right. And let's go ahead and have you look to the other shoulder. A little bit of pressure. Okay. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So next I'm going to be doing the test for the sensation of your skin and the strength of some of your muscles in your upper body. It's going to require that I touch different areas of your skin. It's going to feel a little bit like this. Okay, so I'd like you to let me know. I'm going to have you close your eyes and I want you to let me know if one is the same as the other. Okay. Also it'll require that you remove your shirt. Will that be all right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, I want you to close your eyes for me and tell me, does this feel the same as this? Mm-hmm. Does this feel the same as this? Mm-hmm. Does this feel the same as this? Mm-hmm. Does this feel the same as this? Okay, go ahead and put your hands just like this. Does this feel the same as this? 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 And does this feel the same as this? Awesome. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes for me. What you do is go ahead and bring your head to your chin, or your head down and look down to the floor. Okay. Don't let me move you. Okay. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Next, go ahead and what I want you to do is look to your right over here. Don't let me move you. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Go to the other side over here. Don't let me move you. Okay. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Nice. Let's bring that ear to that shoulder again. Don't let me move you. Okay. Ready? And hold, hold, hold. And don't let me move you from this side. Okay. Ready? And hold, hold, hold. Nice. Go ahead and shrug your shoulders up. Don't let me push you down. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Shoulders down, elbows up. Don't let me move you. Hold, 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 hold. Go ahead and give me some bicep muscles. There we go. Don't let me move you. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Stay here. Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Move you, ready? Don't let me move you from here, okay? Ready? And hold, 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 and don't move you, ready? Hold, hold, hold. Nice. Same thing on this side, okay? Don't move you, ready? And hold, hold, hold. Nice. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Don't move you, ready? And hold, hold, hold. And don't move you, ready? And hold, hold, hold. Very nice. Here's some thumbs up. Don't move you here. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Here's like this. Move you out, ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Same thing on this side, right? Hold, hold, hold. Fingers open a little bit. There you go. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Cool. Go ahead and put your fingers out just like this. Just like that. Okay. Go ahead and put them together. Don't let me pull them apart, okay? Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. This is a reflex sound. We're going to be testing some reflexes. Okay. So go ahead and just put your hands just like this and relax. Okay. Okay. Go to the other side for me. Okay. Go ahead and put your hands on your hips just like this and try to relax your elbows and look that way for me. Okay. Okay. And then go ahead and look to the other side for me. Relax. Nice. And then you see your hands really quick. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Very well done. Thank you. I'll write that down. You can go ahead and put your shirt back on. Alrighty. So what I'd like you to do is, oh, got it inside out there. All right. So go ahead and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you sit facing this way, so I can get a little bit easier behind you. All right. And I'm just going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test. That's going to require that I push down a little bit of force on your head. Okay. Let me know if you're getting the same pain that you came in here for. Okay. All right. Go ahead and relax. This way. Ready to go?
No, not getting that pain.
Okay. Not that pain? Are you getting any other pain with this?
No.
Okay. Any numbness or tingling in the arms? Or the back?
No, nothing going down there.
Okay, awesome. All right, so what I want you to do next is I'd like you to go ahead and put your feet that way and your head this way and lay it on your back. Here we're going to switch around. I'm going to have you go the other direction. There you go. Awesome, thank you very much. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine I'm going to stick my hand underneath your head. Is that all right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and put your head down on my head. What I want you to do is go ahead and tuck your chin, almost like you're trying to go from your chin to the table. Okay, just like that. Good. I want you to hold that, and I want you to lift your head up off of my hand while keeping this. Okay. All right. Ready? Go ahead. I want you to hold that. Oh, all right. Okay. That was 5 seconds. All right. Go ahead and just sit on that for me. How do you feel? Was it difficult? Was that
yeah, that was kind of hard.
That was kind of hard?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What we're going to do next is we're going to test the strength of your shoulder blades. Okay. So what I want you to do is, if you wouldn't mind removing your shirt another time, go ahead and I want you to go ahead and face me. I want you to go ahead and lie sideways on your right side with your feet down this way. Okay. What I want you to do is when I place you into a position, I want you to not let me move you from, not let me move you from there, okay?
Good.
All right. Go down this way. Okay. And I want you to not let me move you, okay? Ready? And hold, hold, hold. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go out this way. Okay. Don't let me move you, okay? Ready? And hold, 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 okay, and we're gonna go in this way. Don't let me move you, okay? Ready, and hold, 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 very nice. And we're gonna go up, finally, and don't let me move you down here, okay? Ready, and then hold, 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 very nice, go ahead, relax. You can go ahead and sit up for me. And then I want you to come on over here to this side of the, that's all right. Okay, go ahead and look to your right again for me. I want you to not let me move you from here, okay? All right. Okay. And don't move you from the other side. Go ahead and come on over here. Ready? Nice. Okay, go ahead and get your shirt back on. Actually, you can go ahead and leave that off, but go ahead and lay down on your stomach. Okay? How are you feeling?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. Move this over here for me. Really quick. Right. A little faster. All right. So go ahead and scooch back just a little bit. I'd like you to just go ahead and rest your forehead on your arm so you can be a little bit more supportive. Okay. All right. I'm going to place my hands on you and I'm going to be pushing on different areas of your neck. Okay. I want you to let me know if it's painful and how it feels. And if it's too painful, go ahead and just tap on the table. Okay. All right. How do you feel?
I feel okay right now.
Feel pretty okay?
Yeah. Not really painful up there.
Okay. How was that?
Yeah, kind of getting lower there. It's starting
to kind of get there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still feel.
Still right there? Okay. Okay. Same?
That's it, starting to go away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So between right about there and right there is when it was kind of bothering you a little bit? Okay. How did that feel? Did that bring any of your pain? Or was it just more painful? Or just
yeah, that was, it kind of reproduced some of my pain, like it brought on the pain. Yeah.
It did? Okay. All right. How did it said, you said it wasn't bothering you above that first point.
Okay. Those, yeah, but like whenever you started pushing on those, it felt like a little painful.
Okay, gotcha. All right. All right, so I just wrote that down really quick. I'm going to keep going. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Listening a little.
Yeah, kind of where the soreness is.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Go ahead and have a seat for me. Writing that down. How do you feel right now on a scale from 0 to 10?
I'd say like a 3 out of 10. Yeah,
Okay.
went down like a tiny bit.
It did just me.
Yeah, just really. I think yeah.
Okay, so so it felt pretty good for me working on you. Just kind of feeling right.
Yeah, I mean the pain went down, so you're doing something right.
Okay, gotcha. So you still have a little bit of pain, but it does feel a little bit better.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good to know because what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to do a little bit of, I know that it felt good when you moving some of the bones in your neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just push on them a little bit. And so I'm going to have you lay down. I want you to let me know how you feel, okay? All right, cool. All right, go ahead and scooch back just a little bit. There we go. Go ahead. I'm going to have you put your arm around. Awesome. Right about there's where we're starting to feel.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just bend a little bit here. How do you feel?
That feels fine.
Okay. Let me know, like I said, tap the table, make some noise. Let me know how you feel as we're going through this, okay?
Yeah.
A little bit longer.
It's a little bit of pain, but it's like good.
Not too bad. Okay. A little bit of pain in this spot where I'm pushing or elsewhere.
Yeah, this, it's just, it's gonna be good, but this feels good.
Okay. All right. Alrighty, how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel a little bit less stiff, but yeah, it's still there.
Okay,
I'd say I'm still at like that 3.
that sounds fine. I'm going to try that a couple more times,
Okay.
and then maybe we'll move on to another spot.
Okay.
How's that sound? Okay. And then we'll come back down there. Give me another go. How are you feeling?
This feels good.
Feels good?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, this is good. Still feeling okay down there?
Yeah,
All right,
feels
good.
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 There's hope.
There's hope. There's always hope. Okay. And how do you feel right now?
It feels better.
I feel it's starting to feel better.
Yeah.
As I do it, is it feeling better and better? Is it getting just kind of about the same as it was the first time?
I'd say not like the first time. But yeah, it's pain. Like there's some pain there, but it feels good.
Good. Okay. Let's do that one more time,
Okay.
and then we'll move on to another area because we've got. I just want to take another stab at this area, and then we'll move on to one more.
Okay.
And then I've got some. I've got an activity for you to do. Okay.
Cool.
All right. There you go. Now I'm going to sound like a broken record, but just go ahead and let me know if you're getting any pain here. If it's getting worse. You can tell me if it's getting better, but I do definitely need to know if it's getting worse. Good. It's a comfortable contact for you.
Yeah, it feels stiff there, but
A little bit stuff.
yeah, but it feels like it's getting a little bit better.
That's good. Okay. Go ahead and sit on up for me. Go ahead, and what I'd like you to do is go ahead and look up to the sky. You know how that feels.
Oh wow. Still a little stiff, but I think I could do a little better. Not as much pain.
Yeah? Not as much pain?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to move on to an area. I know that you're getting your pain right around here. I'm going to try and hit it below there.
Okay.
Just right at the same spot. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down again. And we'll have you try this spot, okay? How you doing down there?
Yeah, so this spot, it kind of feels good with your pressing on like that.
Oh, good. Okay. So hold this for a little bit longer. feel good with this one, I'm gonna try it 2 or 3 more times too.
And this feels similar to the other one.
Good. Not getting any pain elsewhere, huh?
No, sir.
You don't have to call me sir, you can call me Matt. Sounds good.
Yeah.
We're a team here. All right, George, go ahead. Go ahead and sit on up. Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead and look on up to the sky for me.
Yeah, I'd say it feels better than the beginning, kind of like from what you did last time.
Okay. Well, yeah, it definitely looks like you're getting a little bit more. I'm going to try it a couple more times. Let's do it maybe 1 or 2 more times.
Okay.
And then go ahead and lay back down here. And then we'll really see how things are moving, okay?
Right.
Okay. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So how good at pool are you?
Pretty good. I've been playing since I was a kid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, my grandpa had a pool table at his house.
Oh, he did?
So I used to go over there all the time and shoot pool with him. I
That's
think that's why I like to spend time with my grandkids so much.
That's good. My grandpa had a pool table too, actually.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Did you play?
I did. Not nearly as well. How are you feeling?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
Feels good.
Good. Okay. Go ahead and hop on up. I want to see how that neck's moving. So go ahead and look up towards the sky for me.
Yeah, there's not much pain there.
That's good.
Not as much. Still a little bit, but yeah.
On a scale from 0 to 10, what do you think?
I'd say like 2.5, 3.
3? Okay. Go ahead and look back up for me really quick. Okay. All right. That's good. Yeah, a little bit. Got to move in a bit. All right, so what I want you to do is we're going to have you, we just had you lay on your belly for a little while. We're going to give you a break. I'm going to have you lay on your back, okay?
Okay.
And is it all right if we use your shirt?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
We're going to use this. This is something that you can do at home.
Okay, cool.
Gonna roll it up like this. Go ahead and set your head, back of your head right here. Okay. How are you feeling right now? All right, what I want you to do, you know how I had you tuck your chin earlier?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to, the reason why I have my hand back there is because you could kind of pivot on it.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is on your shirt, and you can do this at home too, I'd like you to go ahead and tuck your chin just like you did before. I want you to go ahead and tuck that and hold it for a little bit, okay? Good. Come back up. I'm going to have you do 10 of those, okay? Go ahead and hold it for about 2 seconds, come back up, okay? Good. Okay. Nice.
How much did you say?
I'm going to have you, you're going to do 10 of them.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
All right. How do you feel?
Okay. My pain's still a little low, like lower than it was before.
Gotcha. I'm going to raise your towel just a little bit, so I'm going to fold this in half. Have you go for 5 of them, okay?
Good.
And tuck that up there. Okay.
Do 5 of them, you said?
Yeah, go ahead and tuck for 5. Really hold it there. Good.
Like, kind of getting like tired a little bit on the front.
Okay. Yeah, I figured if you could do 10 at the lower one, we could change it.
Yeah, this is definitely more time.
Good. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and take a break for me, okay? You can go ahead and just set your head there. Let's try that one more time. We'll give you a little bit of a second to catch your breath, but then we'll get going on that again. Okay?
Five more times?
Yeah, we're gonna do 5 more, and then that'll be it. We'll just see how you're feeling, okay? You got about 20 more seconds, okay? You said it was feeling pretty tired in the front part of your neck?
Yeah, like kind of in there.
Okay. Well, that's good, because we're working on those small muscles in there, and that's gonna help stabilize, kind of help relax some of maybe the muscles in the back of your neck and your shoulders that might be getting a little bit tense. Okay. Go ahead, I want you to try and go ahead and tuck. That's right, go ahead and tuck your chin. 4 more. There we go, nice. 1 more. Nice, go ahead and sit up nice and slow. All right, how do you feel?
Still feel that tired. I'm tired in my neck, but
Tired in your neck?
yeah, other than that, then my pain went down, so
Okay.
that feels nice.
That's good. So what's good is that me moving and pushing on your neck a little bit helped you. I took a little bit of a reading, and it looked like it helped you get a little bit more range. I mean,
Oh, awesome.
you were just saying that it helped you feel less painful.
Definitely felt less painful looking at it. That's cool. I even got farther.
Yeah. So that's a great sign that that's going to work. So I think that that's definitely something that we can work with together for another couple of weeks. I said what we can do is, if it's all right with you, I know that you're busy with work. So why don't we try maybe 2 times a week for the next 6 or 7 weeks, and we'll work on that. We'll do some of those, and I'm going to give you a home exercise. I'm going to give you a worksheet with that exercise. It's called a chin tuck. You can use a towel high enough, or you can use your shirt. Just fold it, roll it, and then fold it in half again. And I can give you that, and actually, like, we'll get you set up for a couple.
So like, what do you think is going on? Like, because I know you said like pushing on and stuff kind of helps. What do you think is like going on?
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's a great question. So the reason why I think that those things are helping with this is that the muscles in the back of your neck are doing a really great job of keeping your neck up and your head forward this way. I was also noticing that your shoulders are a little rounded forward, and that's just also suggesting that there was some weakness in your back. But what we're doing with this is that we're relaxing some of the muscles that are working overtime back there. So when we can have these guys take some of the pressure off of here, the pressure in your neck is gonna.
I noticed when I was doing that. Yeah, I was getting tired up here, but this right here was like kind of relaxing a little bit.
That's good. Yeah. So that's the reason why I had you do the chin tucks this way. So those, if we get those a little bit stronger, which is why we're working there, will help to take some of the workload off of the neck muscles back here, and should relax some of the pressure going to the back of your neck. And also, pushing on the area in your neck helped free up a little bit of motion in there. So it's going to make looking upwards a little bit easier. Okay.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah. There you go. Cool.
Get back to it eventually.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, definitely soon here, I think. So, how does that sound to you?
Yeah, that sounds good. Like I said, I can't come too often, but I think, like you said, 2 times a week. Right?
Yeah, let's try 2. If that's a little bit much for you, what we can do is we can easily back it down to 1, and I can give you some homework to do. So this chin tuck is really definitely very good, and then we'll be progressing towards some more advanced stuff as we work together. Okay? Cool. All right. So what we can do, I have some time if you have any other questions for me.
I have any more questions. You said that should be able to get the back to playing pool. Think I would be able to work without pain here eventually, or like make it easier?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, even just you sitting here and being able to look up without pain.
Yeah, a little bit farther.
Yeah. Cool. I think that'll definitely help you. Okay. All right. So what we can do is, if you're feeling comfortable, we can get you set up and scheduled at the front here. Here's your shirt. We can get you scheduled up front and get you set up with your home exercise. Is that okay? All right, cool. Well, hey, George, you did really well today. Thanks for working with me. It was really nice working with you.
You too.